The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Hello, everybody, and happy birthday, party.com, reviewparty.com. I'm Brent.
Birthday. I'm Matt.
That's birthday. I'm birthday. We do a podcast, and if you didn't notice, it's our anniversary. The fourth one?
The fourth one.
We've been doing this for 4 years. That's a whole high school career.
That puts some startling perspective on this.
Doesn't it?
Because I probably learned a lot more in high school than I've learned.
I don't know. I've learned about the origins of the squirt gun.
True, we have learned some things here, and I guess we're only applying ourselves no, there's a lot more work than just the recording 1 hour a week.
We know a lot about diet gummy bears.
Yeah, sugar-free gummy bears. You know about banana slicing apparatus.
You might say we know a lot about internet reviews, comedy, because that's the kind of podcast you found yourself in if this is your first episode. Welcome to the celebration, I guess. I've been saying this. What were we on about? I don't know. Did I miss anything, Matt? It's the birthday.
We got reviews. We make funny out of it. I got a review right here. It's for Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know where it is, but I got it on Google. And this review from Rachel Bennett. It sounds like she should be in Pride and Prejudice. You know what I mean, Miss Bennett? Anyway, Rachel writes, this is in Springfield, Illinois. Rachel writes, "Tonight I was invited to a birthday party reservation. They instructed us to go play games, then we would have the birthday show, cake, and pizza. 15 minutes into playing games, our pizza arrived. When you do unlimited play pass, it's 2 hours of play once the first card gets activated, so we lost out on playtime. The pizza was extremely cold. And we did not get everything that was bought with the package. When we talked to the manager about it, she got very, very rude. And we ended up getting kicked out for false accusations. When we were leaving, the manager's boyfriend was waiting outside for us and proceeded to try to fight 2 of the men that were at the party. I would not recommend this establishment to anybody. This place is very poor hospitality. Had my daughter's birthday there for 3 years and we will not be back. 1 star.
It's a party to remember, isn't it? You'll never forget this night.
There is a response from owner. But they just say, hey, sorry, some of our games were on the fritz. We try to fix them ASAP.
Other stuff.
Just that. Just sweep that. Don't even acknowledge it.
Yeah, off the book. I've never had a birthday party quite this wild, I think.
Nor I.
Especially not at like a... was this a David and Buster's?
This is a Chuck and Cheese.
This is well, there is beer. I was gonna say if it's Dave and Buster's, there's beer, but no, Chuck E. Cheese.
They got beer too.
You can get lubed up. If the children's cries are too much for you, that always was so crazy. When I found that out, I didn't know that when I was a kid. Adults there were just getting hammered,
getting smashed.
Just like to deal with it.
I guess the pizza's probably improved somewhat, but back in our day, I think that was dog breath, bottom of the barrel.
I remember kind of liking it. It was it's like Pizza Hut light. If you drained like the happiness out of like a Pizza Hut.
Okay.
But not in a good way. But I think it's gotten even worse, man.
No.
I got tricked into trying the pizza or the Chuck E. Cheese ghost kitchen.
Right, I remember that was a thing.
Yeah, the fucking whatever the little racist Italian caricature man. It's like the name
Giuseppe's.
Yeah, I should have known. I was like, yeah, the new local place in the app, crazy because there's never. This was a kind of This was before ghost kitchens were a thing. I was unawares. This experience made me aware of it, but yeah, it was pretty. I was telling myself it wasn't bad because I thought it was a local joint the whole time. But it was really bad. Honestly, a couple fistfights would have livened up my pizza experience.
Yeah, honestly, that's the gift that keeps on giving. You're going to be able to tell this story for years. Yeah, we went to Chuck E. Cheese and some guy tried to fight us outside.
That's why I kind of get scared of messing with people these days. People get vendettas real easy.
People are ready to throw down for the smallest thing.
You can't tell a stranger to fuck off without them calling their giant bouncer friend.
Yeah, boss music starts to play as soon as you step outside.
Start finding some sort of ominous puzzle sitting on your car when you get back to the parking lot.
What's going to... Is this a joke? Somebody... What? You see a shadow just sort of creep across the parking lot.
Little footsteps.
Dear God, no.
You hear like a rock be kicked and you look and there's nothing there. There's just silence. I got a review to keep us moving here, I think. If you've been around here before, you know my shitty birthday review themes. I think I'll start with this one. Actually, now that we're to 4 is like a really good number to search reviews for. Like, searching 1 base reviews and 2 base reviews are actually tough, but 4 I found good stuff. And I'm going to start with the legendary Four Seasons Resort Orlando.
Ooh.
Recently famous because of that giant adult baby. Did you see those little videos?
I don't think I've seen the baby, no.
Oh, there's this. It's just a video of a mom holding a camera. The video is of like a dad holding a baby. A very normal looking 1-2-year-old.
Okay.
And the mom goes, "Who wants to go to Four Seasons Orlando?" And the dad and the sister and the baby go, "Me!" And they put their little finger up and do a little point. And it's like when you see like a toddler do something with just totally like adult mature mannerisms.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, people are like, this is the most mature baby.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, so that was a thing. Anyway, sorry about the disposition, but actually if you know about the Four Seasons Orlando baby, reliving it is probably very joyful. I know it is for me. That's why I wanted to hear from Jean L. about her. This is attached to the Walt Disney Resort, by the way. Oh, and it's from TripAdvisor dimension. That's a rare, tasty place. Four Seasons Orlando is an absolute gem hidden in Orlando. It's tucked away in a world of its own. The grounds and hotel live up to the Four Seasons name. The staff is truly first class. From the moment you arrive, every single person we came in contact with are so hospitable, and no question was left unanswered. The rooms are lovely and well appointed. The little touches, like leaving a bookmark next to my book, to gathering our charging wires and placing them neatly for next use, makes a world of difference. Even leaving cloths to clean sunglasses. They hit every mark every time. Whether you are sitting at the Oasis pool or enjoying the family pool, the service is top-notch. The lazy river is a relaxing way to cool off and enjoy the grounds. We always had a full pitcher of ice by our lounge chairs. You never had to ask for anything. Someone was always around to bring what you needed. Dinner at, it's a little at symbol, Ravello was fabulous. Our server, Albert, was so knowledgeable of the menu and made great recommendations, including the meatball appetizer and veal raviolis for dinner. Dinner at Kappa was truly memorable way to celebrate our last evening at the Four Seasons. The outdoor dining gives an incredible view of both Epcot and Magic Kingdom fireworks, and the menu and service was spectacular. You must try the signature cauliflower appetizer and the Wagyu steak sampler. The lamb rack did not disappoint. After dinner cordials were a perfect way to end the meal. I can honestly go on 4 days about our experience. I have been to several Four Seasons hotels and can say that this time has been by far my favorite. Well done. That's 5 stars. I could go over the value, location, service, rooms, cleanliness, all 5 stars.
Wow. Okay.
Now you know why the baby was so locked in when asked if they wanted to go to the Four Seasons Orlando.
I mean, it's like a 5-star resort from what Google tells me. So
it's the kind of 5-star experience that kind of makes me think I prefer 4-star experiences.
Yeah. Like, if this were an all-inclusive, I would expect a lot of what they described.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is an all-inclusive. Or...
not that I'm aware of, unless there's some sort of rich people trick here going on. Let me investigate. But yeah, I don't know. It's cute when the hotel staff, your little bro got some stuffed animals, and they set them up on the bed real nice, like they little
sunglasses
people.
on a teddy bear or something. You're like,
yeah, that's crazy. But like coming in, like they're doing you can't come back to your hotel room and your taxes are done. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that looked like you were a little late on this. We took care of it. No problem. It's no problem. You didn't even have to ask.
Oh, yeah. Your grandma, we heard your grandma was a little sad. You haven't reached out lately. We sent her a handwritten letter, signed by you. Yep.
Took a picture of you by the pool. You were asleep, but we figured we could do it. You signed the contract.
Yep. So, look forward to getting some praise from grandma for that one. And, we also found you a new job. So, you'll be looking forward to that when you get home. Woo, big pay.
We noticed you haven't been flossing. Well, actually, you have now. Yeah, what kind of person just has a picture of ice? Have you ever heard of such a phenomena? We always had a picture of ice. What?
I guess their ice was on them. Sounds to me like they're like, Jesus, they keep asking for ice. Can we just bring them out a goddamn pitcher? Yeah, just bring them out the pitcher.
Why not? Maybe ice water? I don't know. They said some things that maybe they didn't take as much time with this review as they thought they did. Like, they said the moment you arrive, we were treated the best or something like that. So they're just the anointed family. Anytime I show up at this resort, this family gets the finest treatment.
I mean, it makes it sound like she felt like that, but I don't know. I imagine lots of... It's not like she had 4 waiters and everyone else had to share one.
I wouldn't imagine so.
That's what she kind of made it sound like, and I don't want that. I want a resort experience where people leave me alone.
Yeah, you kind of relax on vacation, right? Not have people breathing down your neck.
Give me a bell system. Some sort of I hit a little button and that puts on a little light in the waiter's very luxurious break room and then they can come see me at their leisure. Yeah,
I want them to have a nice time too.
Every margarita I get, they get 2. Do you have a review?
Yeah, I got a letterbox review. This is for a movie called Happy Birthday to Me. It's a 1981 slasher film. The poster just looks really sick. Can I open? And is that just going to give me the poster, please? Tell me it's going to give me just the poster. So I can send you just the poster. Okay, copy image. This isn't going to be very hard for you to describe to the audience, but I still want you to describe this poster.
Okay, happy birthday to me in some classic slasher letters, all red, black background. Man, head, shoulders, mouth agape, shocked, head tilted back. Entering his mouth, a delicious kebab. Held by a black leather begloved hand. Were birthday kebabs a thing in the 80s? Is a kebab a common birthday imagery?
If it was, we got to bring that back.
I could go for. I wouldn't say no to kebabs on my birthday.
I'd take a shish every now and then,
especially those big hunk of meat.
Yeah, do you want the blurb on this?
Sure, let's hear about the birthday.
Right. Virginia is proud that she belongs to a clique. The best students are at a private school, but before her 18th birthday, a gruesome set of murders take place, and her best friends are the one who are falling prey. Could it be her? She suffers from blackouts due to a freak accident 1 year earlier. We soon learn the truth behind her accident and what is going on.
Just kind of sounds like dog shit.
Yeah, the unreliable narrator is a unique aspect, but yeah.
I want my birthdays to be reliably narrated anywhere.
This is a review from Bitter Juror. They write, when I tell you I was hating this movie so hard, bored as hell, wondering why there were so many good reviews. Then, the last 15 minutes or so, I was like, okay. Oh! All in all, though, I really think this was too long. It dragged so much for me, and I think this would have benefited from being a tight 90 minutes. But I love the vibes and the setting. Amazing giallo vibey slasher. 4 stars.
I mean, as a review, it does... it does make you curious. It does make you want to see it.
Apparently, there are like 5 twists at the end. It gets to the point where it's ridiculous how many twists there are. That's what a lot of the reviews said.
Lots of zoom ins on the actresses. Dun dun dun. You get M. Night Shyamalan's career in a whole 5 minutes, the last 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, which if a movie affects me, then it's done its job, I suppose.
It certainly sounds memorable at the least. Boring, but then memorable.
Oh. Yeah. I have another. Well, I've got 2 other reviews for this movie. I just love one. This is from Tony Walsh. I'm only going to read one line from it because it's so great. We'll always love camera work as the killer lurking in the shadows gets my juices flowing.
Oh, so there's a bit of like you get the killer's
POV. Yeah.
Wasn't there a Texas Chainsaw like where it's all about the killer's POV and it's just very boring?
Yeah, because the killer in those movies generally doesn't have a lot of motivation other than must kill.
No, the thing is they only show the cool parts from the victim's perspective. You get all the cool parts.
Mm-hmm.
Leatherface is usually just kind of walking around, being upset about stuff, looking around corners,
big and deformed, potentially. That's why I'm hiding. I haven't seen those movies in a while.
Walking at an incredibly slow but incredibly fast pace at the same time.
I will read this one because it's short and tickled me. This is a review from Bowie98. They write, the theme in this was so similar to the music in Ghostly World from Super Mario Galaxy that I found it distracting. 3 stars.
I still gave it the 3. Could have been a lot meaner from those sounds of it.
Yeah. I'm going to have to check it out, though, just for that alone.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds interesting at the very least. Well, uninteresting and then interesting. Wait, is this? No, that's a long one. It's our birthday, so I think we're just going to take an early break, honestly.
Take a snoozer.
We got to take...
We're getting old.
My bud!
Take a trip with me and tell me what you see. Staying out till...
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second half of the birthday episode.
Woo!
And welcome to... I was almost going to do an upon further review of the happy birthday song and the copyright and all that. But forget that. I've got a Precious Max. Precious Max. That's where we max out on reviews of just one product, place, or service. So I've got a whole bunch of Google reviews for Party City, South Elgin, Illinois. These are coming from all across the star spectrum. I will say what they are, and we're just gonna have a great time. Okay.
If you don't, I don't know if Party City's regional. I don't think it is, but it's Spirit Halloween that tries to stay open year round by catering to other holidays and general party things.
Yeah. Like all those high schoolers in the bleachers painting their faces red and blue, to graduations, to Lordy, look who's 40. All that junk. Here's a review that seems pretty typical of just like a lot of places. People don't get it. This is a review from Heriberto Venegas. Heriberto writes, 16-year-olds with attitude. Enough said. 2 stars.
Oh, God. What do you want them to be doing instead?
Right? Are you so threatened by a 16-year-old, Heriberto? Come on.
They can't stay at home. They can't go out and get jobs. They can't loiter. They can't. What do you want,
Dude,
man?
I don't care if they're the employee. You have more power than them. Just don't give in to their little mind games. Then they've won.
Just let them be their type of way, man. It's if you get your service, if you can go in and buy your fucking little roll of streamers, looks like bubble tape, but you can't have it. I hate those. I love a rolled treat anyway.
This is a review from Joe Imhoff. Joe writes, I keep forgetting about Party City, but they have everything you need to celebrate. If you're thinking about celebrating anything or any kind of event, you should stop in here for ideas. I always leaving with more than I came in for, in a good way. And people are always like, that was great. How did you come up with that? The truth is that I didn't. Party City just had it during there. I walked by it, and in the end, I wasn't the only one that thought it was a great idea. I've been making a splash at office parties, kids' birthday parties, these parades that seem to be the new norm, housewarming, and just some other small get-togethers. 4 stars.
This guy's doing too much. You gotta take a step back. Have some you time, buddy.
He balling out on every little event. He is powerless anytime he passes Party City. He just gravitates in there. I don't know if I'm going to need this inflatable cane. Someone might be retiring.
This person sounds like the target audience for Party City.
Yeah, the person's like, that's cute. Oh, wow. I wouldn't have thought. Oh, wow.
Why do you have money for all this useless shit and storage? What is it?
Don't do it, Joe. That's not worth it.
See, yeah, it's scary to me. It's scary. It's scary to the person who thinks Party City rules. That guy. That's a crazy guy. That's like a guy of all time.
There are people saying like, the best Halloween costume store ever as well. I'm like, no, they might add like a little bit of stuff when it's Halloween season, but still, that's like 1/8 of the store and peak season.
And congratulations, you won the stink leg of the fucking turd contest, you know?
Yeah.
Why do you want the best Halloween store? That's like the stinkiest turd in the bunch. You don't like, who cares? Halloween stores aren't cool. There are standout cool Halloween stores, but they're not
independent ones.
Right. Yeah, they got vibes. They got a person that cares about them.
They got a community.
I can't think of a more corporate, like, sterile place than Party City. I know what I'm getting in there. It's the type of place I don't feel the need to leave a review for. Because you go in that store once and you know what it's going to be like every single time.
And, hey, I'll walk into Spirit Halloween, too. Because
sure.
I love Halloween. I love to look around. But, same. Yeah, I'm not going to write a review because 50% of what's in the store is going to be 80% is going to be the same stuff as last year. And they're going to be just fine. They're going to find some other vacant storefront and pop up for 2 months. Anyway.
Right. It's just like a law of the universe that you're like commenting on either way. The wind was windy today, 3 stars. Like, come on.
Okay. Here's a review from Annie P. Annie P writes, this store is the worst. I placed an order online for in-store pickup. I have photos in my review that show I placed the order Friday evening. Without any reason, they canceled my order Saturday morning next day. I tried to call. The phone number was busy. I go to the store anyway to inquire and notice that there are about 2 other customers there. Clearly, they were not busy enough to not answer the phone. I found the item I wanted on the rack, so obviously they did not cancel my order due to unavailability. Just out of curiosity, I called the store while inside the store. Someone finally picked up. I inquired about my order. They put me on hold for several minutes, at which point I just gave up and hung up. I proceeded to purchase my item because I did not have time to find another place to shop for the same item. However, they have likely lost my business due to their lack of customer service. 1 star.
They don't care, and you shouldn't care. Your first mistake was caring, lady. I'm sorry your pickup order got canceled. Maybe they just don't got that system going. Sounds understaffed to me. Sounds like they got issues. I just don't like when people be telling retail people how their job is. You don't know, man.
I can't be. If I'm in the store and I have found the thing, I'm not clinging to my anger and frustration that much. I have the thing in hand, just drop the anchor ball and hold the streamers instead. To take the time to call the store while you're in there just so you can walk up to him. It's me.
At some point, when the need for the gotcha moment becomes desperate, you've lost. You've lost. No matter how much you were wrong, you've lost yourself. You've lost your script. Dunking on people, being wronged, and then going, ha, dummy, look at this thing you did, you wronged me, I wouldn't have done that. It feels good. People need that, people need to be told. But you don't need to go dunk on someone with a shitty job.
Some teenager with an attitude problem.
Yeah, maybe their freaking cat died this morning, man. Who cares if party sitting isn't answering the damn phone? The pipes aren't gonna burst, the bridges won't collapse. Someone didn't get their streamers at 8 a.m. They got them at 8:30 instead of 8 a.m. I think we're good.
On that note, honestly, this next review, I'm surprised it's got a star rating that it does. Omar Aviles writes, I was on the road and in the vicinity, so I called to ask if my balloon order can be ready for pickup sooner. I was told yes, so I stopped by an hour later, only to be turned away. 3 stars.
Bummer, man.
That's a bummer, but hey, he didn't go for the oneer, which is kind of surprising.
Yeah, no, that's nice of him. Crazy that the person was like, yeah, that'll fly. I feel like he just got someone in some other department. Dude's third day.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, balloon order early? That sounds doable, man. Yeah, come on in. Hangs up. Who is that? Oh, I don't know. Something about some balloons or something. And then they go on about their day. That's life. Hey, your anger is valid, but crack a smile every now and then.
Yeah, I feel like we're just totally taking the side of the store this round.
And we don't even like the place.
We don't even like the place, but when people are going to get butthurt over frivolous, you're getting upset about a party. How silly is that?
Listen, if you were going to Party Palace, maybe you have cause to be alarmed at the customer service quality being, but it's Party City, things are going to be run amok.
Customer service is the name of the game for Dave Cesario. Dave writes, customer service here is a joke. Tanya, the cashier, told me if I didn't like her answer, to call corporate because she had no other information. Could care less about the customers. 1 star.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Tell them.
I love it, Tanya. I don't have anything else to say to you.
And in the reviews where they try and gotcha the customer service, they never mention what they were trying to get them to do.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get 37 separate receipts for this? No. Well, I'm a customer and I want 37 copies of this receipt. No, I'm not doing that for you. Well, why not? I'm the customer. You can call corporate. Like, that's probably what I always imagine that conversation went like. And as a customer, how much do you want customer service people to put up with other customers BS like that? When I'm in that situation, I'm like, yes, tell them to call corporate. If I'm behind them in line, I mean.
Yeah, get this difficult person out of here. Shut them down.
I'm trying to order my sandwich. They think they got their Superman or something for telling them that they put too much mayo on their bread or something. You ever have it where someone's having a customer service hissy fit and they look back at you for support? They like look at you with the "come on, what is this" face, like you're gonna join in with them. Crazy to me.
Yeah. Like, no, not gonna happen.
Like, I got on the other guy's side, actually. One time my burger got messed up in McDonald's and the drive-thru was busy, so I went inside to ask for it. There's someone else who got their order messed up waiting, and the dude was like, "Can you believe this? They fucking messed up. He said I fucking said I told him how stupid he was for messing up. It's a simple burger." I was like, and I literally said to the guy, "Man, you're that upset over a $3 cheeseburger, dude? I have so much more going on." And his little girlfriend laughed at him. That was pretty nice.
I got one more to finish this out here.
Birthday.
This is a review from Allie L. Allie writes, "Doesn't carry much for parties anymore. 3 stars."
I think that's the most valid complaint we've had so far. If you walk into Party City and there's not a lot of stuff for parties, like what? That you can assume for false advertising at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Get yourself a cool meal out of the Party City pockets.
For sure.
How's this company profitable, man? How'd they survive COVID?
I don't know. People throwing office parties again.
I would love to be in those corporate meetings, man. What a nothing company. Who's working there like, yeah, we're going to change the Party City game. All right. We maxed out on the Party City.
We maxed out.
Let's go. I think we'll only have time for one more of my 4. That's got to be this one. Thank you for maxing us out on Party City. Let me take you to the 4 zone. 4. To Amazon. 4. A Dark Reverse Harem Romance. The first word of that, the title of the book is 4. F-O-U-R.
Okay.
The Amazon review for 4. Anyway, Kelly was definitely okay, needs a better editor. I really enjoyed this storyline, but I struggled a bit with the characters and the shitty-ass editing and proofreading. One of my biggest pet peeves is when a book by 2 authors is very clearly written by 2 authors. And that was the case with this one. It made it difficult sometimes to really stay in the moment with the story because of the issues were so glaringly obvious. It was painful. This book started out really strong and I was hooked at the start. Iris, an 18-year-old doing 18-year-old things and acting like a snobby 18-year-old, is stuck on house arrest because she's the daughter of a mafia boss, but instantly loses everything she holds dear when her father and every person she knows is murdered right before her eyes. It's quick, it's fast-paced, and it's kind of exhilarating, and you're right there with her. She escapes to find Silas Black per her dad's parting words. Even when she found Silas and his 2 sons, I was still along for the ride. These were mean, brutal men with zero room for emotion or compassion in their life, and Iris had to figure out where to go from there. Unfortunately, this is when the book took a turn. While I don't really mind a heroine slipping right onto a dick after just a few pages because you go, girl, embrace that sexual freedom, when it happened with Iris and the Black family, it just felt unnatural, especially because she wouldn't clap emoji, stop, clap emoji, talking, clap emoji, about it, clap emoji. Like, look, we get it, girlfriend. You like sex. We know it did help to remember she was only 18 and certainly mature, but that only made it far less believable when she tripped onto Silas's dick. The man was 40 years old and there was absolutely no way with her attitude, and I do what I want. I know better than everyone because even though I'm a sheltered child mindset, this man would have been interested in. But YOLO. Look, I'll be honest, I admit I was gripped by the storyline. I read this book more for the guys than Iris because she's borderline a nightmare, but nothing stopped me from inhaling this book in a day. So there's definitely something in the Kool-Aid keeping me entertained. Gabriel, it was Gabriel. And I am certainly very interested to see what happens with this foursome next. I think this book could have been so much better, and because of that and all the goddamn typos and errors, it fell short. Hopefully the next one's better. I gotta scroll up. 3 stars.
Golly. Yeah, if it was painful, why would you want to keep reading more of them, though? I guess you could hope that they get better at writing, however many authors are at work here.
Yeah, I think this is kind of like... She has a soft spot for this piece of crap here. There's parts about it she loves. That's making her blind to that the shittiness, and she professed that, right?
Yeah.
So she's begging hope beyond hope. Listen, I know Devil May Cry 3 was garbage, but hey, maybe they'll fix it.
Do you think it was just one author writing like the main plot, and then one author writing the sexy scenes?
It has to be that,
feels like
right?
that. Yeah.
That's the sort of like dream team. Like, hey, I noticed you're really good at writing about boners. I noticed I'm really good at writing about character plots. If we joined forces,
we got some Reese's action here.
Good rule, Kindle audiobooks, Batman. No, Spider-Man.
Still, I'll let some typos get through some of that stuff, but an 18-year-old and a 40-year-old?
I am in a bit of an age gap partnership myself, I'll admit.
Got a bit of an age gap, but
not... No one's, a generation off. Several generations off.
Yeah.
I just can't be asked to... What do you have in common? I think that's the common bit. What do you even talk about?
Yeah, that gives me the creeps.
Right, and it's the, it seems like the book makes it, the 18 thing is driving home. And the first thing that happens in the book is, come on, man. Shalom. At least they had cool motorcycles, and it sounds like maybe Gabriel, the son, had. I wish she would have told us about why she liked this Gabriel fella.
Yeah, shed some light.
Yeah, maybe he made a mean crepe. Maybe he really likes crepes.
He's the kind of guy who just walks in the bar and rips out a fart.
Maybe he's kind of a funny fart guy. I want to know what is so alluring about this fella. Did we cover everything else? Embrace sexual freedom. We touched on that. I'm a sheltered child. The mafia. We didn't touch on the whole family getting murdered right before her eyes. That's usually what we like.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. There's no way to build a character like having their entire family killed.
Yeah, it's very Dungeons and Dragons, isn't it? Like, I need some edge to my backstory. Definitely murdered dad. Definitely goblins murdered dad.
Now this person is free to go and join an unlikely group out on their own where they can learn a bit about themselves and sex.
And they can make choices. And they're no longer constrained. They're now they were a caged bird, but now they're Tweety, and look out for Tom. He's a 40-year-old man. Matt, do you have a review?
I got a pair of quick reviews from Amazon for the 365 by Whole Foods Market birthday cake sandwich cream, 20 ounce. It's Whole Foods Market Oreo birthday cake flavor. They're the vanilla cookies with the birthday cake cream. They actually look really good from this picture. Like you can see the sprinkles in there. It looks fantastic. Here's a review from Hummingbird. They title their review, Yum! And in all caps, they write, I just like the flavor in these cookies, ate them all, and wanted some more. 5 stars.
Sure. Been there.
Right. I guess I really only... yes, also been there. And I guess I really just bring that review to really give us a nice contrast to Amy's review. She titles her review, These Taste Funny, and writes, and I have concerns about the quality as well. It was obvious the cookies had bugs in them, and these cannot be returned 1 star.
That's how you got it. You got it. Just, I can't take the review seriously because if it was true, they'd already be getting paid. They'd already be talking to the lawyer.
Come on. No, you can't just... Is that the first thing you jump to anytime something doesn't taste good?
It's got to be the bugs.
Clearly, this has bugs in it. It's infested.
Mom, did you burn the toast again? I'm tasting bugs in it.
This tastes like bug juice. Yeah, I don't know. Reviews were all across the board. Too so sweet, funny. Not sweet enough. But that was the most uncanny thing. It was obvious the cookies had bugs. Give us a picture or something.
The cookies were alive.
There were these little blue and pink and yellow and green bugs all in the candy cream. It's just gross.
There's so many colloquialisms for sprinkles. Maybe that's just where what you call sprinkles from where they're from.
True, yeah.
Can I get some bugs on my ice cream?
Some call them Jimmies, some call them bugs.
Calling them Jimmies is crazier than calling them bugs.
A little bit. I want to know that. Maybe that's the next upon further review. Where the heck that came from?
Where did people start calling them Jimmies? Jimmy's, I don't know. If Jimmy's slang for anything, it's condom, where I come from. Well, no, a condom's a Jimmy hat, so what do you think a Jimmy is, huh?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's the birthday boy. Is that all from those reviews?
Yeah, I went down to where there's the AI, summary of reviews. This is for many flavors. I kind of hate it, too, because it's janky and broken. But the first thing it says is that customers find the cookies fresh and addictive.
That's such a, you don't, any marketing person will see that and go,
yeah, those aren't the adjectives you want together.
Right, colloquially, again, to use the word I can barely say, colloquially. In my head, I say it's so good, guys. You can say that's addictive. You can say that to your homie in an informal situation. Coca-Cola cannot tell you, people love this, it's so addictive.
Hey, do you like your birthday cake? Yeah, Mom, it tastes real fresh. It's addictive.
Mom, you better make another one because I'm going to have fucking withdrawals real quick. You better get on that.
I got the shakes.
I'm shaking and I'm going to be clawing at my own skin. I'm going to try and remove it all until you give me another cake. So you get me some of these more of these little fucking cookies.
Here's one more review from for the birthday cake flavor. This is from Hamiltonite. I guess they're from Hamilton somewhere. They titled their review Dangerously Delectable and write, no, seriously, if you have a problem with binge eating, avoid these. It takes me back to the days of past when I'd eat 30 Dunkaroo packages back to back. Similar flavor profile indeed. The price could be lower given that the ingredients aren't far off from similar products you develop, blah, 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 blah. 5 stars. They're still giving it 5 stars.
I mean, he said Dunkaroo, and I'm right in. I'm ready to get addicted.
So addicted to all the cookie cream.
All the cookies, too. Since I can't use four reviews after this week or the podcast will explode, I'll just read this one quick. I don't think we'll have too much to say about it. IMDb review from 410. Fantastic Four, the 2005 one. Of the 17 reboots, this one was 2005. Enabler, bro. titles their review Fantastic Flaws, Sucks Poo Through a Straw. They write, this movie is just so boring, the actors are so cheesecake, and the whole thing is so predictable. The special effects aren't so special, nothing of interest happens for the first hour and a half. It reminded me of the old joke. Man goes into butcher's and asks for a pound of bacon. The butcher asks, lean back? So the man leans back and asks for a pound of bacon. Not funny, not clever, and wholly predictable, Batman. The experience of watching the movie reminded me of watching The Hulk, and I only ever wanted to do that once in a lifetime.
Ooh.
If you have nothing better to do than watch this movie, then do nothing. When is Hollywood going to stop force-feeding us toothpaste advertising actors? Someone save us from the shiny, happy people 1 star.
Hey, one of those shiny, happy peoples is Jessica Alba.
Yeah, the shiniest. And the other one is Michael Chiklis.
Covered in rock foam.
Oh, yeah. Woo. Hey, I guess I have to read this other one now. Hold on.
Go for it. It's our birthday. We're spoil ourselves.
Sure. Let me go back up to it. From Board Dragon, I really enjoyed it. Hey, right. Another unjustly bashed movie. Of course, it's not a masterpiece of cinematography, but it doesn't try to be. Solid adaptation of the comic book in a manner typical for Marvel. Expensive, huge, and light, and very entertaining. Plus, it has Jessica Alba in a tight costume. She even gets completely naked several times, but unfortunately, she plays a role of an invisible girl, so not much use of it. 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, God. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. Yeah.
I look at the female cast of a movie and rate them based on their usefulness to me.
Anyway,
happy birthday, reviewparty.com. Thank you so much for listening. Thanks for hanging out with us for 4 years. More years. That's a horrifying thing to chant right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
For whatever, either side you want. Anyway, before we remind you of that hellscape that is the outside world, we'd like to remind you, hey, thank you for listening, and we got new episodes every Tuesday. Oh, hold on. Record scratch. Actually, I do have one more quick bonus review. It's not for our birthday, but what a timely bit of a birthday present we got right here. A review submitted by and written by Jacob Kihas. Thank you so much, Mr. Kihas. Thank you very much. We appreciate you submitting. He says, he said, peep the t-shirt in the subject line. So I'll send you that in a second. It sort of gives everything away. But we got a Qdoba Mexican Eats review right here.
Oh boy.
He writes, we just spent a good day and a half at the Wisconsin Dells. We were on our way back, and this was our final stop. I got a bowl of the brisket, birria, and all sorts of toppings. The staff was great and very friendly. I didn't get any Mexican food on my sweater, which is good, because my favorite place to wear it is on my body. 5 stars. Let me get the picture here. I'm sure that gave it away. Gosh.
Ah, snap. Look at that.
Wearing the old review party blue. Thanks for repping.
In the wild. That makes me feel so cool.
Yep, repping the review party blue on the old Google. Spreading the word. We love it. We love it. Y'all should make reviews and post yourself in the review party shirt on it. What a funny little army. We even got a response from owner. It's really boring. Hi, Jacob. Thanks for the awesome feedback. We want to provide you amazing service, and we're so glad to hear you had a great experience with our team during your last visit. We hope to see you again. Boring response, but nonetheless, spreading the good vibes of reviewparty.com. Appreciate you, bud.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, happy birthday to us. It came very timely. I was like, oh, perfect to steal that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
If you'd like to send in a review, like Jacob, whether you wrote it or not, whether it's funny or not, actually, if it's not funny, you probably don't want to send it. Maybe you do, if it's noteworthy. And anyway, send them email, reviewparty.com, gmail.com. You can submit them there and include your name so we can throw you credit.
If you want to reach out to us on social media, guess what, fam? You can. At reviewparty.com on Instagram and TikTok. At reviewpartypod on Twitter/X. We've got a letterbox, Review Party, search it. We've got a YouTube, reviewparty.com, search it. We've got a website, reviewparty.com. If you spend enough time searching around there, you're going to find secrets, hidden things, the omelet of the day from Neopets. You never know. You never know.
That's good eating.
But actually, it's got like episodes and listening platforms and blogs and the shop where you can get yourself a shirt or something.
Ooh. Yeah, if you wanna say happy birthday to Review Party, do something special for us, buying some merch, that's definitely good. If you want to I know podcasts are a hard recommend because only certain people really listen to or know podcasts. But if you got a homie likes podcasts, especially comedy podcasts, word of mouth is the absolute best way to help us out. So why don't you tell a friend about Review Party for our birthday? That would be swell. Or if you just want to listen to music instead of doing anything for us, Nosebleeds. Bread for Breakfast. You heard it throughout the episode. Good song, right? You can hear more songs by them on Spotify. Nosebleeds, one word. I think that's all the stuff we got to cover, right?
That's the stuff.
So I'm going to kick off this birthday 4. Actually, this is a pretty beefy 4 review from Amazon. The 4 Agreements bookmark. There's 4 agreements on here. Apparently, it's a self-help book. The 4 agreements are: be impeccable with your word. Don't take anything personally. Don't make assumptions. Always do your best. So hold that with you. Jerry titles their review, "It's a nice design, good quality." They write, "I like that it helps people be creative, and books are creative ideas. Shouldn't the bookmark match the reader material as well? This marker will remind me of the 4 agreements, even if it's in a similar thought book I am reading. Glad I bought it. And the book, 5 stars.
And my eyes glazed over for 1,000 years.